When I was told that I couldn't have what I wanted, what I dreamed of, and what I desired, and that was to rap. I was willing to die for it.
Thoughts like what?
Thoughts like killing yourself. I pulled the trigger. I still approach every song with, quote unquote, I'm the best rapper alive mentality, so I'm still competing with myself. It's not something we do like, because we like to do. It's a lifestyle. Make sure it's worth listening and not just hearing. I don't care what you gotta do, strive your hardest to be that that one when they scroll down, they didn't scroll no more. It'll be hard not to keep being creative.
Art support.
You have to be embracing. You have to be embracing. You can't be the guy that's, the person that's saying, I don't like the new music. I don't.
Or the mumble rap.
Whatever they name it.
You
can't say I don't like it. You gotta love it, learn it, like it, and love it. Because you better understand that that's music. You know what I mean? Like, that's music. So that's not a certain type of music. That's music. Be creative. And there's so many avenues today, so many outlets, and so many ways you can be heard, you can be seen. Just make sure whatever you got the people hearing is worth hearing. Make sure whatever you got someone seeing is worth looking at and not just seeing. Make sure it's worth listening and not just hearing. Because you gotta also consider the fact that right after we stop hearing you, we're gonna scroll down and there's another person, we're gonna scroll down and there go another dance and we're gonna scroll, like try to be that person. Like, I don't care what you gotta do, strive your hardest to be that one when they scroll down, they didn't scroll no more. When I was told that I couldn't have what I wanted, what I dreamed of, and what I desired, and that was to rap, I was willing to die for it. When you compare that to whatever my mental health problem, my problem was back then, it was because I wasn't being allowed to do this, to be productive and be creative and to feel that I would love to do so.
What do you wish people knew about mental health?
What I wish they knew is that it's real, and there is no bar to measure how real. Or even if you cried yourself to sleep with that thought on your mind and wake up the next day and be like, I cannot believe I was thinking like that.
Thoughts like what?
Thoughts like killing yourself. Looked in the mirror, did like that. Of course, it was like, oh no. I got a little too scared. That was my head, like, no. But then I said, fuck it. Biggie was on. I'm looking in the mirror, so you could look through the mirror and the television was behind me. So I was watching the video through the mirror. One More Chance was on, and I think Biggie was already gone or something, so I was just looking, and it was like, you know what? Start thinking again, I had to get myself mad and notice that I didn't have to. That's what scared me. How I know I had mental health problems was I pulled the trigger. And so, again, that was, again, the loneliness. So when you have no one to vent to, no one to get this out to, you can't bring it to your friends at school. You're still trying to be cool to them.
As you got more popular, as you got more loved, did the mental health issues go away?
They didn't go away, but they came in a different way because of the maturity. So of course they're gonna hit different, they're gonna actually hit harder. When I say alone, I mean, again, when those doors close. When the lights cut after the thank you, you got the homies, then you get to the bus, and then fine, y'all boys good, blah blah blah, whatever, and then them doors close, and there's nobody that no one, no you, and then again, you create these things, and here again, it's mental health, because none of these perspectives or none of these opinions or decisions or things you're thinking or thoughts may be true at all. It's what you create in here because of your situation. I still approach every song with, quote unquote, I'm the best rapper alive mentality, so I'm still competing with myself. It'll be hard not to keep being creative if you're a creative person.
Right.
It's just gonna be, it's up to you to want to put the creation together, and that's why I said until I don't have that energy to want to, them words that keep popping in my mind when I can't watch TV without words, analogies, and trust me. And when that stop happening, Until I'm ready. If I don't call Mac, if I don't call Lucy, shout out Lucy, that's my assistant. If I don't hit Lucy and say, studio 2 a.m. You know what I mean? If I don't hit her and say studio 1 a.m.
Right.
It's so many. How the hell are you gonna stand out? You know what I mean? And not only is it so many, is all of y'all sounding the same. And all of y'all kind of going, for, you know what I mean? All y'all kind of going for the same thing. So it's hard to try to stand out between, but you know, within all that.
Right.
And if you know how to say, if you stand out within all that, well, you're doing something, man. I'm experiment first, where it's like, let's just do it and see what happens. And it works. But there's nothing more beautiful than your mind. I have no answer for what I want my legacy to be. I believe if you have an answer for that, then you just put a ceiling on yourself. You know what I mean? So, and how can I say what I want my legacy to be? It's up for the people who are, it's up for the listeners and the viewers and the people with opinions to say what my legacy is. It's not something we do like, you know, because we like to, it's a lifestyle. Authenticity. Just being yourself and learning how to make that shit make sense. You know what I mean? He remind me a lot of 2 Chainz, Tit. You know, yeah, he remind me a lot of Tit, because Tit just make his shit, you know what I mean? Tit make his shit make sense, and he don't cut his, he don't break his lane. He gonna be him, I don't care what your song about, and he gonna make it work. On God, man, I could take 7 weeks on 2 lines. I just told you I worked so hard on my own 2 bars, 2 lines. I go in and change a song that been the same for 6 months, and just hear that the need to be the, and change. I shouldn't have said is. I should have said it. You know, little things like that. 10,000 bars, we put it out for free. And what I mean for free, that was the days where we literally burned a bunch of CDs and passed them out at clubs. It was like, oh, some new music from Lil Wayne. Okay, I fuck with this. What this is? My goal now is just to be, if you want to be the ultimate artist, that's what I want to be. The ultimate artist, right. Meaning, in sports we like to call him the Swiss Army knife. The homie from Carolina Panthers, the running back.
McCaffrey.
Like that, yeah, you know.
Like Debo Samuel.
Debo Samuel, yeah. LeBron James.
Right,
you know,
right.
Everything.
Play all 5 positions.
All 5, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, all 6. I'm the coach too. I'm excited to see where it goes, and I have no doubt in my mind that it's gonna only be better, just because of how much I have to do every night to make a song. You know what I mean? Just because back then it was just me going that motherfucker, hearing the beat and doing what the hell I want on that motherfucker and making it sticking to a subject or something. Now it's way more than that, and that lets me know right there that if I gotta be in here doing this, then it's gonna be okay. I don't ever want to say the same thing, and so also you have to understand you have to understand your audience. There were certain things I could say to my audience in '95 that you're not trying to hear that right now, but you know what I mean? I could figure it out, and that's the beauty of it. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna give you anything.